Fabio.
Yep. We're live. That one? Good. Okay, guys, this is a bit different. We're going to talk about different housing manufacturers every lunchtime. So today we have EasyDive, Peter Schneider and Fabio from EasyDive, and they're going to introduce a few new things and interesting information about the underwater housings.
Yeah,
So
our housing is the concept of our housing is universal housing. There is all the series Leo 3. We start with the Leo 3 Smart, is universal for any smartphone. The Leo 3V is universal for a lot of mirrorless model and small DSLR, Nikon, Canon, Sony, Panasonic, Olympus. And this is Leo 3 is for the DSLR, the bigger. The big advantage is the concept of the housing is all in aluminum made. And you have only two O-ring in the back because all the buttons are magnetic. And all the housing work with electronic concept. The big advantage is that you can change a lot of many different camera inside, and you don't need, when you change the camera, you don't need to change the housing. And another big advantage is the confidence with the button, because if you change the camera, the buttons are the same. The function of the button don't.
So no
don't
matter
change.
how the buttons are on the camera, it's always the same on the housing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
Now, for example, in this housing is the Leo 3. You can put inside we have a Canon. We can try to change fast, for example, the aperture. We can try to show you if you
Maybe
have.
just move
Now,
that
yes, I remove this. This is Nikon. I have the aperture up, aperture down, the shutter speed up and down, the ISO up and down. But if I want to replace the camera, for example, I remove my Canon. All the camera I need only a base plate dedicate, and we have the connector cable to connect it, USB and remote shot and the strobe. And for example, I put now, this is Nikon, thank Peter. I turn on the camera, I have the base plate of Nikon, I fix Nikon inside of the housing of Canon, and automatically the housing, this is demo housing, you recognize the camera, and I can change with the same button, aperture up, aperture down,
So
shutter speed up, shutter speed down, ISO up, the button don't change.
So you
And
don't
you
have
can
to.
access the menu as well, so you have much more functions than just the aperture and the
Okay.
shutter speed, yeah.
So you don't have to tell the housing there's a different camera in it. The housing recognizes
Yeah,
it's a different camera.
the
and it will
housing
just work.
recognizes automatically what camera you have put inside.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a very big
You
advantage.
start with one example, for example. I think you guys are, before you started to work with the Red, you were working with the Panasonic GH5.
Right. Yes.
And I had a chat with Florian on the phone before he was going to Norway, for example, and he was saying he's using then the Sony Alpha 7R2 because it's more
In
light,
low light.
strong.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
And but he also had to use then another housing for this camera, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I was using first the Sony Alpha 7R2, and then I was switching to the Panasonic because it's recording 60p, which is interesting for me. I have the same housing. So he was sending me the software. I downloaded it. I put a USB stick and it charged the software. And I put the camera and it was working. And now it's working with both cameras. So I can swap it like he was just showing you, one camera to the other. And I think this is a big advantage.
But I mean, you could during daytime you could use your Panasonic GH5, and during nighttime when you need more low light capabilities or sunset dives or whatever, you could swap to the Sony.
Exactly.
So it's easy swapping.
Yeah,
But you buy it with one. I mean, you
housing.
can, if you want, you can buy 2 or 3 different if you want.
yeah.
The base plates. So
Yeah.
Okay.
When you change, you need to change only the base plate. You come in our website. We sell only directly worldwide. We don't want distributor and dealer. We know all our
So
customers.
you can only buy at your website.
Yeah. EasyDive, we have two brands. We have manufacturer of two brands, EasyDive and Carbonam. With Carbonam, we have dealer.
Okay.
But with EasyDive product, you can buy only directly with EasyDive. It's 20 years. We know all our customers. All our customers, if you need our support, you contact directly EasyDive, Facebook, WhatsApp, Messenger. Now it's very easy to talk, but to explain.
I mean, I was working with a lot of different housing makers, and I switched to EasyDive I think 4 years ago or so.
Yeah, it's about 4 years, yeah.
At least four years. And at first I was also a bit skeptical. It took me some time really to say, hey, this electronic, if there's a problem, because I was living in the South Pacific in a remote atoll for a long time, and my first housing was electronically controlled, but the salty air was just killing the electronic. Here everything is sealed. It's very, and I had never ever a problem with their electronics or anything. And if I have a question for the menu, I'm just Skyping him, and he's always available and immediately. So with other housing makers, you have a dealer, you have to go through the dealer, and then maybe he responds, maybe not. It depends on how important you are as a customer. With them, they are selling them directly, and the service is direct. So there's nobody in between you and the maker.
Yeah, also
sounds like a good concept.
We have a feedback of a lot of customer, technical diver, standard diver.
In Italy, yeah, sure.
And we have all the upgrade of the housing is because we have the contact with the diver.
Yeah.
No? This housing is also we have a lot of many upgrade because I tell you we have started with the electronic housing. The 2006 is 14 years that continuous development the electronic housing. But the big advantage of our factory is to have the contact with all our customers. All our customers is the first promoter of EasyDive, and they give me our customer a lot of suggest. No?
Yeah, there's the feedback. You have immediate
constantly
feedback, and I like, Fabio, what about this and that? This is my
button.
experience.
Yeah.
I think, maybe that's a smart idea. Okay. This is your experience in using it. Okay, we think about it and finally change it very, very quick.
And is that why the housings are like 150 meters depth
Yeah,
rating?
this is another question.
The others are like only 100, I think, or 120 maximum.
Yeah, standard. But normally, with the mechanical housing, because it's a system, you need to change the spring, the O-ring. It's a little more complicated because it's mechanical.
Yeah.
With the electronic system, all the buttons are magnetic. You have a resin, a protection. You cannot have any problem. And if you remove, you don't have O-ring. The water go inside the button. You have the same pressure. And is the only housing in the world. The standard deep is 150, but the same housing we can sell 250 meters.
250.
250.
So you can attach it to a submarine.
Yeah, we need to a little short modification and 250 because we have also customers that go really deep. This year in Italy we have 2-3 technical divers that go 118 meters in a new wreck, very deep. But it's not the question. The question is that. If the customer, technical diver, is very sure the insurance the housing, because you have only 2 O-rings in the back part.
Yeah.
All the housing, you have double O-ring, not 1, but 2. Yeah, and it's very easy to close. You don't need to check anything. Also, the part is very easy to remove because you have bayonet, and we have realized a dedicated gear zoom. And all the lens, you have a specifically gear zoom, and when you fix inside, you need to adjust anything, all work faster. And you have white, and all our part, you have the lock. You can say lock. Double fiber optic connection, double SIM card for the strobes. All our housing, you have very nice details. Is 20 years what we put in all our housing is the zinc protection. This is very nice for the corrosion of the housing, and the customer can change by yourself directly. About normally 1-2 years, we suggest to replace the zinc.
Okay. And is there a vacuum system for the housing as well?
Yeah, it's an option. The housing have a lot of predisposition. You can fix external monitor. You can fix external remote control because all the control are electronically. We have realized a special connector. You can have the same handle control in surface or distance. You can have the same control of your camera but with the cable. Yeah. And we have the customers that you have, 55 meters or 50 meters of cable, and you can continue to control your camera.
Okay, that's interesting.
There are a lot of customized specification details of the housing.
And now you've got only dome ports on these two housings.
Yeah.
You also have like flat ports for macro?
Yeah.
You've
We
got
have a
the
lot
whole
of
lineup.
port. We have, I explained you that we sold only directly. We invest a lot of money for our shop. Our shop, we have a special configurator. You can go in the home page, you select your camera model, and we suggest the housing. If you try to add in the cart your housing, he asks you what lens, and we suggest all the port configuration that you need. Another big advantage is the Leo V. The Leo V is the same housing, but a little more compact. You have only one handle, not two, because it's a very more small.
But you can get the second one.
Yeah.
I have a second one.
Attach it.
Yeah, you can add and you can decide the position. But you have a special button switch that it change all the function of the button, and you have same two page. No, you have 10 button, but you have 20 function.
button.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can like customize another 10.
Yeah. Another big advantage with this housing is that you can have more function of mechanical housing. Because with Sony, for example, the problem of the mirrorless, many customers know, is the battery, because Sony, you have the screen all the time on, And with our housing, is electronic housing, inside there is a dedicated battery that you have 14 hours of autonomy, but you can
14,
connect
yeah.
it...
14.
14, sorry.
1-4.
1-4.
Yeah, 14 hours.
Not 14 minutes like it normally is with Sony batteries.
Sorry, no. 1-4 hour of autonomy of the housing.
Very cool.
But there is a function of the Sony standard camera that you can select the alimentation by USB, and the camera pick up the alimentation directly from the battery of the housing, and you have 6 hours of autonomy. And you cannot open, if you have 2-3 dive, you close your housing.
You
don't need to. Yeah.
This
is same like with a smartphone housing, you can charge your camera battery by the housing battery.
Yeah, this is very
clever.
nice, because I have a lot of customers forgot to charge the smartphone. You go to dive, no, I have low battery, but no problem, because inside there is a power bank, this is 9 ampere, and you go to dive, you take picture, video, and when you access, you have your smartphone full charge, and you are
fully charged.
It's very practical. You know how it is to change battery on a boat if it's wavy, and then you have some spray. You don't like to, even if it's very easy to open, take it out, replace the battery, put it in again, but not opening like in conditions like in Norway when it's cold and wavy.
You don't want to
open it.
No, you don't want to open it. No, great. That sounds great.
And the last product that I take here is our light, because my job start off my passion. No, I have started for video. I love video, and the light, in the video is all.
Yeah.
And it's 20 years of development, continuous. We study, we talk with all the manufacturers of LED. Now is about 12 years, 14 years that we collaborate with BridgeLux LED.
Okay.
BridgeLux send to us all the new LED, the prototype to test.
Yeah.
And now inside there is this light is a 20,000 lumen.
20,000
Yeah.
lumen. Okay.
Inside there is a new battery, is about 28 volts.
Okay.
And is lithium ferro, is not lipo. Normally, lipo is a little more safe.
Fly safe.
Yeah, fly safe, because lipo and lithium is normally is an explosion battery.
Yeah.
Lipo is a safe battery.
So you can take that in your hand luggage, and it's not a problem. You won't have any issues.
Yeah.
That's the main luggage. I mean, with lithium batteries, usually you have to take in your hand luggage, but not in the checked luggage.
And that you can put in the check.
Yeah.
You can put that in the check luggage, and you won't have any problems.
Yeah, because it's 100, only 100 watt powerful.
It's below 100 watt.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you take the battery out?
No.
No, it's inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only light that is warranty 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you cannot open. For a charge, this humid connection, 2 hours is full charge, and it's very powerful because you have 3 positions. And now we have updated continuous the light, because we selected you have 3 position, 1, 2, 3, and now we have realized an app, and with the app you can decide what position you can use your light.
So you can control the light with the app.
Before to go to dive, you have your our app.
Yeah.
You connected with your strobes, and you decide, okay, first position I want 5% because I need the 6 hours of autonomy.
Yeah.
Is in the night, I don't know. Second position I want 50%, and third position I want full.
Full. Okay.
Yeah. And you can program it or more full.
Okay. And how long does the battery last?
Normally it's 55 minutes in the maximum
In the
power,
maximum, okay.
and automatically go down,
When
and
it
you
gets
have
slow.
10 minutes more of save light.
And how heavy is it underwater?
On surface is 1 kilo 800 grams.
Okay.
Underwater is 385 grams.
Okay, so that's...
And we
that's
have with one dedicated float arm is perfectly neutral.
Okay, neutrally buoyant then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the English name for Daniel Düsentrieb?
Oh,
You don't
I
know?
don't know.
Who knows that?
I just know Daniel Düsentrieb.
Someone knows this in the audience, Daniel Düsentrieb in English?
I don't.
It's him.
No, no.
And coming to the smartphone housing that we were talking earlier on,
Yeah.
this is the version that's 150 meters depth
Yeah,
rating, right?
this
And
is
you
the
said
version.
you have another version that is like 60 meters.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it smaller or is it
Yeah.
the same?
It's a little more. No, the dimension is about same, little more smaller, but little many heavy is 1 kilo less because this is heavy because it's about 2 kilo 200 grams.
Okay.
Because inside you have I show you the power bank of 9 amperes that you recharge the smartphone,
Yeah.
and you can use minimum 6 hours of autonomy of your extra battery.
Okay.
And the second one is very more smaller,
Yeah.
and you don't have the extra battery, and it's very easy. Also, is a 60-meter deep,
Yeah,
and
but which
all the
is more
diver
than
is
enough for a standard diver, I guess. Yeah.
But you have the same security because you have double O-ring.
Yeah.
And it's all aluminum, no plastic.
Yeah.
And also another important question that in our website now all the world of the underwater world check the confidence of the respect of the sea. No,
Yeah.
we have in our page the concept of the plastic free, because our housing, you buy one housing one time. And
Yeah.
you respect the sea, because I have a lot of customers 10 years,
Yeah.
don't have change 3, 4, 5 plastic housing, no, but you buy one housing one
You're
time.
good to go.
Is same the old product, no? When I am young, you buy one and you can continue one bicycle, and this bicycle you use your brother,
and then you can hand it over.
Yeah.
Your kids, your grandkids,
Yeah.
and so on and so on. I was not thinking about that's very smart. Yeah. Cool.
So I'm curious, can you mount like the smartphone housing onto a normal housing as like a monitor? Could you sort of like, is that possible?
Depends.
Just an idea.
Now, yeah, we have for this question we have studied a lot.
But you have a monitor as well.
Yeah, but is
Got it here.
is
But
not
like
the
if
same
I
housing.
if I bought that at
Yeah.
one point
Is-
and I want to upgrade my camera, so I have both.
Yeah.
Could I use both together?
With this, we have realized a very important new product is a combi,
Yeah.
but this is for GoPro. No,
Okay.
you can buy one housing of GoPro.
Yeah.
You can buy one dive shot on one Leo Smart.
Yeah.
And you can connect your GoPro with 2 ball directly in the other housing.
Ah, okay.
And with your smartphone, you can see and control all the GoPro. It's the monitor of the GoPro.
So you have like a massive monitor
Yeah,
for
you
the
have
small
5
GoPro.
inch of monitor,
Okay.
and you can use. You have two camera because you have GoPro housing and smartphone
housing?
But if you want use the both, you have the combi. The name is combi. You need to install the app in the combi,
Yeah.
and you can control your GoPro from your
From the smartphone.
Yeah, and this is nice. But for the monitor, is different because we use the USB connection normally, and if you use the USB connection, you cannot have also the Wi-Fi exit video.
Okay.
And we have realized a special monitor for the Sony, and also one more for the DSLR. It's different concept to work.
So it's 2 different monitors.
Yeah.
Okay.
One is Blackmagic for the DSLR with a converter, because we don't produce a monitor HDMI.
Okay.
Because the HDMI, you know, we sell only directly. We know all our customer, and we want to give very solid material. And with the HDMI, we have only 2 pin. It's very easy to use. And inside of our housing, there is a place for add a special converter.
Yeah.
And the housing, you have the battery normal that we use for the housing, and with the same housing, the same battery, you can alimentation also give the alimentation also to the converter, and you can use the monitor with the Blackmagic for the DSLR.
Okay.
It's very nice. But for Sony, we have project a different monitor. This is another very nice invention, because we have picked up the exit video from the USB.
Okay.
We have converted this signal in Wi-Fi.
Okay.
We have a special converter, USB Wi-Fi, that we have is our project in our housing, and the exit with the cable antenna in external monitor that you cannot open, where inside there is a special smartphone with a battery of 6 ampere.
Okay.
And they are very nice screen, because you know the quality of the smartphone
is amazing.
is amazing.
Sure.
Yeah, and you have 5-inch of the smartphone, and this monitor is very small and compact, because it's the smartphone inside. But you cannot use for take a picture. It's only for monitor.
It's only for the
yeah.
I understand. Cool. So the concept is really like if anybody needs something special, they can contact you, and you will figure out a way how to make them happy.
Yeah,
essentially, that's like you provide just about any idea that one can have.
It's a different company to sell, different companies to sell, because we have 5 guys to work in our factory.
Yeah.
We produce all. We sell directly. We want to explain well. We want that our customer understand well on our product. And this is the big advantage, because if you have the contact directly, if the customer have not understand the little question, the contact directly is very fast, and it's more easy also for us to.
Yeah, sure. You can go specifically.
That I tell you, a lot of suggest from the customer.
Yeah.
It's very nice for our factory, because
both parts benefit from it, the customer and you as a company.
Yeah, because we develop, and also I show you the app of the smartphone.
Yeah,
no?
exactly.
It's very nice, because it's a dedicated app. We have invested a lot of time, and but we have realized an app very easy to use. Yeah. And with inside a lot of functions specifically for video and picture. Yeah. And this is the.
So what's next?
Next, yes, we are ready. We normally all the year. This is our mission. Yeah. All the year in the Audi show is our fair in Italy. In last day of February this year, but normally the first day of March. Okay. We go in the Wednesday.
In when?
The Wednesday. Wednesday. Venerdì is Wednesday, the first day of the show. Okay. Yeah. The first day of the show. We go in the to present our new product. Yeah. And all the year we need to arrive with another invention.
Every year you want a new invention.
Every year we want our idea is, I don't know, we try, but also this year we have 2 more inventions. Last year we have.
So they're not here. These new things, they're not here.
Yeah, I can give you a
you
little. Yeah, but last year we have presented tablet, the universal housing for the tablet. This is last year, because it's very nice housing, but dedicated for the scientific project, for the university, for
ecology, underwater ecology.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, it's like a massive screen underwater. Then, it's great.
And now in our booth we have the prototype of another new housing.
Okay.
But
so we have to wait until March.
Yeah. You need to wait.
Me too.
Yeah.
Next year you show us.
Yeah. Here. Next year we explain sure. But I think it's very nice housing for the professional.
Okay.
No? It's a little one step more for give another universal housing with that you take all the work and the concept of this housing, but a little one step
up.
more.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be
and
very
what do you
exciting.
think about the design as a,
I love it. I mean, red and black together looks really good, and I like the matte the matte version, so it's not shiny, it's matte.
It's an extra, but a very welcomed extra. The beauty of them, I think.
They look very well designed and thought out, and also the carbon arms, the design looks really cool. So yeah, I'm excited. Do you have like a smaller version of the light as well, or is that your only light?
We have two versions. One is this is professional for video, and the second one is more dedicated for the smartphone or the compact camera.
So how many lumen does a small one have?
Now is 5,000, but in the merge we have the upgrade 7,000.
Okay.
7,000, but the more important, all our light, a lot of customers only the lumen. The lumen is the power, but if you don't have the CRE very high, you cannot see the color with the LED.
So what is a CRI?
CRE is
color
93. 93.
93. Okay, that's fairly good. So everything in the 90 range is a decent light.
Another very, very important, for my opinion, of the light is the lenses. In front, if you, in the same light, for example, if we have realized a lot of tests in the year, but if you put a down port, the LED is very open.
Yeah.
If you add one down port, you disperse a lot of light.
Yeah. You lose a lot of light.
If you put the flat port, same.
Yeah.
In surface is all nice.
Yeah.
But when you go to dive, wow, the difference is crazy. If I prepare for you two lights same, one is the flat part and the second one same this with the crystal lens, underwater is not possible. Fabio is the same light because this lens triplicates the depth of the light underwater.
So what exactly does that mean?
This is a special lens, it's crystal, it's a full lens. It closes the light in the 19 grades normally.
Yeah.
But we have had inside a special sticker that it realizes 110 grade.
Okay.
But with this, because the LED standard is 160 grade.
Yeah.
And with this, you concentrate the light, and you have a lot. The light is more deeper.
It goes further.
Yeah.
It goes
farther.
Penetrates the water further.
Okay. But the difference is crazy. If you take, if I assemble for you two light, one flat and one with the lens, you go with the same lights. Not possible with the same light.
Do you have
and
like images
without
of
having
your
a hotspot, it's
not.
So it's still nice and soft fall off on the sides and everything on the edges.
Very even light,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like photos at your booth or images
not in the
or
booth,
videos?
but in the website, yes.
So we can have a look at the different pictures. Oh, that would be interesting. I have to look at that.
Yeah, this is very important.
Okay, I think, is there anything else that you want to mention right now? Or
no, I think that is
that's
all. Yeah, we have all the arm also, the GoPro case. We produce a lot of other product. Now I explain our main product.
That's the main products, right?
They're very easy to use, reliable. Is what you want. Focus on the subject in the water, on the behavior of the animal, whatever. And
once you learn the system, you can apply it to any other easy dive housing that if you get different kinds of ones, and it's easy to use. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Now I have not here, but normally all our customer, you have the small key USB, same the housing.
Yeah.
That this is the programmer kit. All the customer, what is this? Well, is your housing very smaller? But inside you remove the port, inside there is a USB key.
Okay.
And this we use for reprogramming the housing, no?
Okay.
And when the customer buys the new camera, we send an email, copy the file inside the USB key and
then
put
just
inside,
put it in and
it is updated.
They love the details. The
Yeah.
little details.
Well, it's the little details in life that
the
make everything easier.
You get the parts, it's like, wow, it's beautiful. It's like, no, it's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice twist.
Nice. Great. Okay, so if you are at the boat show, then come and see Easy Dive at their booth. I think it's Hall 11 and the stand is K21. And
21. 21.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there you can find out about the big iPad housing and the carbon arms and everything else. So I think that was it. And I'm going to see you later on anyway.
Hello.
Okay.
Thank
you,
you. Bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
Vanessa. Thank you.